going insane. I be with the gang, we putting in pain. We bullin' so hard, I swear on my name. We really need rings, we doing our thing. They can't say nothing, ain't on my time. I tell them to slide, I be with my blood. I told them to slime. Hold on, wait, we gon' really spin out.
What's going on?
Going on, people? We back again. We back again.
Unfortunately.
Huh?
Unfortunately.
Yes. It's been a while. It's been a lot of games. I told you I'll be back in 3 games. But I'm just going to get to the point because we have a special thing today. You ever watch Ring Talk Wrestling? And y'all know about the rants. And we had a Pacific loss where a rant is definitely going to be talked about. It's not going to be from me. It's going to be very unhinged. So, for all the fans out there, hide your kids, put them to bed. The word to Tyrese, this is grown folks time.
Word to Tyrese who?
Gibson.
Oh. Okay.
What the Tyrese fell or something?
Bro, I was about to blow a gasket.
Well, this is your boy, Shaolin Knicks.
You a different name every time we change the podcast.
I know, bro. I know.
It's your boy Shado with the hoodie. You know the name don't change. Unlike some people.
Fred is out here, man. Free Dirk. Anyway, we ain't getting to that. We not getting into that. And back again, another episode of Shaolin and Shado Knicks. However the damn title of the damn show.
Live and direct.
Yo, we have 2 of their damn titles, bro. Queens and MSG, live and direct. The Knicks who never gonna win a ring 50, 70 years later. Like, we don't know what's going on, bro. But let's get to it, man. The last thing we left off with was we did all right. Now I guess we're 4-5. Not mistaken.
Yeah, we're 4-5. You're right.
Yeah. We have a game today. With against the Cup, NBA Cup, against Sixers. But let's get to the games that we've never talked about. The games that passed by in this time we was gone. We played against the Rockets. Shout out to the Rockets. You know what I'm saying? They definitely upcoming team, but
they definitely handed us our metaphorical asses.
Yes, sir. Udoka got them boys playing. Their defense getting up there.
They ain't playing defense. They hacking. But whatever works. They was hacking their ass off. Well, I'm sorry.
I'll play the good cop. You play the bad cop. Fuck you. You call it hacking, I call it defense. Either or, we lost them either. We lost 94. No, we lost 97 to 109. Any thoughts on that game? Any thoughts? What y'all think about the team?
I think that game showed that Cat can't really hold his own against another scoring center, if that makes sense. Because Sengun was giving him that work.
That's a fact.
Was giving him
That's
that
a
work.
fact. He was wilding, bro.
But I'm gonna bring a stat up to you, and I want to know if you knew this. Did you know that with Cat on the floor, with Cat, just Cat, fuck Brunson and anyone else you could think of that can't play defense properly. With Cat on the floor, we are minus 14.5. This is the worst it's ever been with any team in his career. He's never been this bad. And I'm not saying it's him that's bad, because he's still producing. I hate to say it's the way the team is made, because if we think about it, this team was not built for Cat. It was built for Brunson. Bringing Cat in completely switched the dynamic of how we score, how we defend. This is not the same team, and they got to figure it out. They got to figure that out.
For me to speak on that briefly, just brief. I believe what's been going on this Twitter and everybody talking about it. Uh, 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 it seemed like they messed up. The person supposed to try to keep. I think Julius and Mitch was supposed to go by draft night. I think the issue what happened was that, to be honest, the fact that Julius and Mitch stayed and the fact that they got rid of Dante. And much people keep talking about Dante because what happened with Dante said, look, what's going on, you know? But
Speaking of Dante, he's playing like
I don't know.
trash.
Huh?
He's playing. I said, speaking of Dante, he's playing like trash right now. He's shooting like 36% from the
Well,
floor. From the floor. Not from three. That sucks, man. I know he ain't want to
we
be
gonna
out
get to
there.
that.
I know he ain't want to be out there. It'd be like that though. But the
Let's
Rockets,
get
look, the Rockets
to
game wasn't terrible, and I understand we're still trying to gain that chemistry and everything. It wasn't the worst loss in the world.
right. Well, don't you say it's not the worst loss. You know, the rest of the Knicks community, they losing their damn minds. But anyway,
I
that
think
ain't the
I
point
think
though.
there's a loss that's worse than that. And it's not even the Boston one. The Boston, I already talked about Boston. You can't do much
We
when
gonna get to
someone
that. I know what
throws
you're
up
talking about. We're gonna get to
63.
that. We gonna get to that. But let's moving on to the next. Is there any more you want to talk about on the Rockets game or no?
No,
To move on.
I like how Sengun is looking. Sengun is looking, he's looking good. I want him to work on his defense. Sengun could be a problem for real.
Mm,
But it's like a lot of these offensive cats, no no pun intended. A lot of these offensive cats, they don't really care to
right,
improve
right.
their
I get it.
defense. And it might have something to do with how defense is played in this day and age because it's an offense heavy league now. They kind of hinder
Of
defense.
course. Because I don't know. They showed a game yesterday with OKC and Gilligas and Shad
I
and
was actually watching that
he
game.
was being guarded by somebody.
That
Huh?
was who was they playing last night? I'm pretty sure I was watching that game. Let me see.
I think it was playing Clippers. I think they played
Yeah,
Clippers.
yeah.
And
And Dort was locking Harden down,
Harden was
bro.
guarding. No, Harden was guarding him and he fouling, jumping into Harden. Nobody called nothing. Like, yo, it's crazy. But I don't
I
want to
mean, that's
put
the
too
same
much
shit
on that
James
because we
Harden
got
used to
more
do,
to
though.
talk about.
That's the same thing James Harden used to do. He can't be mad at niggas. He started it. He was jumping into people
They
from the
just
jump.
perfected it. That's a fact. That's a fact. But the next game was against, we thought that, hey, look, we lost to the Rockets. We played the Hawks. I know the Hawks history already. F. Trey Young, we ain't got to get into all that. But we played the Hawks, and we thought, hey, we was gonna beat them. That became survey says that was a lie. We lost to the Hawks. We lost to the Hawks 116 to 121. What you guys say about the Hawks?
I don't know how we lost that game. I don't know how we lost that game. I think we was up like 10 or 15, and they came back and won that shit. I don't know what's going on with the execution. I know what's going on with the execution. I'll leave that alone for now. But we're
Look,
losing
you want to
games we
speak?
shouldn't be
Oh, you
losing.
want, you want to wait till we
We're
get to?
we're losing games we didn't even lose last year. That's what's killing me. Games that we would have won last year, we're losing. It makes no sense to me.
Do you think it's because? Well, I'm gonna get into the reason at the end of everything. I feel well. I'm gonna get briefly into it. The rotations is terrible. Tibbs
What rotation?
sometimes Brunson want to play hero ball. Mikhail, I don't know what you're doing on defense at all, but
It's like
hey,
he
we
left
gonna
Phoenix and forgot how to play.
well, somebody said low key he was only good in Phoenix because he was the only real defender on the team. But anyway,
Well,
that's
well,
beyond.
well, well. That still doesn't. It still wouldn't make sense because even if he's the only good defender on the team, we saw what he was doing on defense. He was locking niggas down. I don't want to hear that. He was locking niggas down before he came to New York.
You mean over the bridge?
Yeah, yeah. Before he came from Brooklyn, before he came to the Knicks, that nigga knew what he was doing. It's like whenever somebody comes to the Knicks, they lose their mind and forget what the
Yep.
fuck they came here to do. Like OG
And then and,
Anunoby,
and then
I
leave the
don't know
Knicks.
who thought, I don't know who put the idea in that man's head that he can. No, it's not working. It's not working. It's not working.
Well, what about Tibbs and briefly? Matter of fact, I'm gonna leave that to your rant. I'm gonna leave that to your rant. Tibbs and all that. Trust me, I know you got a lot to say. Um, well, we played against the Bucks. Then we played at home, didn't we? Played against the Bucks, and
Yeah, that was. I think that was Cat's
that was a win.
second game in MSG or something.
That was a win. Some people say that was Bodega Cat's game because he lost his mind.
That was the one time we actually played with sense this season.
Yeah, I don't know what happened after that, but how do you feel about that win? What you can say about that?
That win wasn't impressive because it's against the Bucks, and the Bucks are a terrible team in general.
How do you feel about these Giannis to Knicks rumors?
For what? For what?
Well, from what we seeing now, do you blame them anymore?
Bro, ain't nobody taking Cat. They're not taking Cat from us, bro. If Cat could have been traded, he'd have been traded a very long time ago. We were just the dumbasses that said, hey, we'll take him. We just had to be the ones, right?
We got a master. Anyway, oh, typical New Yorkers.
We always getting people and then they don't do what they supposed to do.
Yep. Over
I
here,
mean,
got Tracy.
look, I knew Cat wasn't a switchable big, but from the minute he got traded, all I heard was, oh, Cat can switch. Cat can do this. Cat can do that. Look, Cat is decent at the rim. He can get blocks at the rim. He's 7 foot. It's not impossible. But
Mm,
y'all over here thinking Cat can be switched onto a guard or onto a 6'8" play. No, no. He's getting cooked. His lateral movement is not that great on defense. It's not.
so how you feel about Jalen? What Jalen doing so far this season? And how you feel
Look,
about
he's
Tibbs?
still he's still an all-star caliber guard, but I think he's only had one game with double-digit assists this year, bro. It's not the same team. You don't have to carry everyone on your back, bro. You have Cat, then barely using Mikhail. Like I understand people's beef with Mikhail right now, him not playing defense and all that, but here's my thing. There's only so much he can do on defense when we're playing drop coverage and he has to fight over or under every screen. There's only so much
Uh,
he could do on offense when they're relegating him to standing in the corner.
a lot of people are saying he don't look like them 5 picks that we paid for.
Bro, they're talking about his defense. You expect somebody to be able to fight over picks all night long? We're playing drop coverage.
But I'm talking about
They're not even.
one-on-one defense. He's not putting in pain.
No,
He's looking like
I
I don't know
think
what he's
he's
doing out here.
honestly, bro. I don't think he's playing that. I don't think he's playing bad. I think it's the defensive schemes that fucking Tibbs is running around Cat. That drop coverage shit doesn't work. Cause look, with drop coverage, and you see it with OG sometimes, and you'll see OG throw his hands in the air after the play. With drop coverage, Cat is supposed to be there for the help, if that makes sense. That's why it looks like people are just getting by because Cat is supposed to be there. Cat like so once they run the pick, Mikhail gets run into the pick. He's trying to get through it. Cat is already back here. That's way too much space for that offensive player to work. Even if Cat steps up, the shot is already in the air.
And OG supposed to be the one to help the back line, right?
No, Cat is like it's the same situation. Just put OG
Mm-hmm.
instead of Mikhail. OG can't get past the pick. Cat is supposed to be there to help, but Cat is no. If you pay attention, Cat is nowhere near at all times. He's always at least 5 or 6 steps back, and by the time he steps in, people could just blow right past him. And then Cat's trying not. He's trying his hardest not to foul because you know he's known for being in foul trouble. So
Right.
that's why you don't. That's why you see him a lot of the time just because Tibbs wants him not to foul. And
Mm-hmm.
if you're not fouling, you can't properly contest.
So every little thing
Like
is a foul.
I'm not saying that Cat is the greatest defensive player in the world. But
Mm-hmm.
our defensive scheme is ruining him, is like it's exposing him and making our wings look like shit. It's that simple. Because if you want to talk about that Rockets game, there was a play I saw. You remember we were talking about how Sengun was cooking Cat.
Mm-hmm.
You know what they did? They put
Mm-hmm.
OG on Sengun. So Cat was waiting at the rim, going in and out the paint so he doesn't get the 3 seconds. And
Mm-hmm.
OG was guarding Sengun straight up. Sengun is too big for OG. Pause. We already know that. So Sengun's getting past it. When Sengun gets past him, Cat is supposed to come up and contest at the rim. Sengun gets an easy layup, and you see OG go like this because he was
But
expecting the help, and the help wasn't there.
mm-hmm.
Mitch
All
would
right.
know. Mitch would know what to do in that situation.
So let's get to the main event
Even
game.
Patrick Ewing would know what to do in that situation.
Talk about that nigga. And then let's get to the main event game. The main event game. The game that I've been waiting for. The game that I said he's about to have his rants. We are finally here, people. We have time on this recording, right?
Yeah, we got some time.
All right. So the main event game was the Pacers. Let's give me I'll give you a quick backstory. Game 7, round 2, we lost in MSG. But a lot of Pacers fans was talking stuff on the internet. People was talking back, jarring, jaw jacking. That people call that. Sounds crazy. I know that was words back in the day. Tyrese was also came on SmackDown for any WWE fans. Yes, he was on SmackDown in that machine talking his ish. You know what I'm saying? I wish Jalen Brunson lashed him out with the chair, but another conversation on another day. Um, what you laughing for, bro?
Can't leave it on the basketball court, bro. Got to resort to violence.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, we went again. Now he's back. They're back, and we beat them the first time, smoked them. So we beat them crazy in MSG, smoked their boots. Now the rematch game.
Tyrese was 0 of 8 from the
Or
field.
0 points. Everybody was like, "Oh, we got this. We win it already." And all type of shit we hearing. Drink water, people. Drink water at both times. But we played them again. And this is the game where I told my fellow brethren, Shado right here. I said, after this game, he clearly told me, said, Shaolin, I don't need my rant. And there goes your rant. We lost 121 to 132 to the Pacers. And now, no furthermore ado, I give y'all Shadow. The rant's off.
You know, I'm actually gonna go to the actual box score for this one
Oh
too,
my God. Oh yes.
because I'm baffled. If I'm correct, we were up 10.
I'm bewildered.
We were up 10 in that game.
Hmm.
So if we're going quarter by quarter, they
Mm-hmm.
beat us in the first quarter. We beat them in the second, and they beat us every other quarter besides that. Bro, they dropped 40 in the fourth quarter. 40
Hmm.
in the fourth quarter. 34 the quarter before that. Where's this so-called Tibbs defense at?
Where's the Wingstop Express?
Where's Wingstop?
They look like Popeye chicken. Somebody's
Bro,
Chinese food,
this don't look like Popeye's chicken, bro. This looks like KFC.
KFC.
That look
I'm
like
seeing
the slimy back
Chick-fil-A.
chicken, bro. This is KFC. I
Look
don't
like
know
a
what the
damn
fuck this
buffet,
is.
all you can eat, huh?
Bro, we got a fucking layup line.
Hmm, hmm, hmm.
That's what our defense is, a fucking layup line. Because and again, you can blame Cat for this, but at the same time, I'm not going to. Why are we playing drop coverage on every fucking thing? Of course they're gonna throw up fucking every team is gonna throw up fucking 30, 43s against us. We're playing in drop coverage. There's nobody to pick up on that screen. And then by the time y'all choose, you know what? Let's start switching on some of these actions. Pat is
Hmm.
now getting beat because they figured out that y'all switching and they're going straight at the rim. And it becomes a layup line. This is terrible. The scheme is terrible. I don't see any fucking and the starters are exhausted. You can't expect nobody to play
So,
defense exhausted. You can't.
oh,
I don't understand why we are in November and we are running a 6-man rotation. Some people, I hear some people saying 7. I hear some people saying 8. That's being generous. This is a 6-man rotation when you got the starters all playing over 35 minutes and one player off the bench playing 29. Every other player off, you got 2 other players off the bench. Tyler Kolek played a minute and a half. Jericho Sims played 9 minutes. I don't count that. I don't even count that as viable playing time. Nobody else played. That is a 6-man rotation. What are we doing with that? What are we doing
do
with that?
you feel?
And then you see in the fourth quarter, people shots hitting the front of the rim. That's called being tired.
Let me ask you a question. Not to stop your rant, but let me ask you a question. Do you feel maybe Tyler Kolek and them is not showing anything really in practice that show y'all to be like, yo, listen, I can bring you out there on or defensive.
No. Fuck that. Fuck that. The Pacers played 3 motherfuckers that I've never seen in my life. I'm about to go to their names right now. They played 3 motherfuckers that I ain't never seen in my entire life. I ain't never seen who the fuck is this? What's his name? If this shit would load up fast enough. Jarris Walker. Who the fuck is Jarris Walker?
I heard. Who else do people you
Who the fuck? Enrique Freeman. Who the fuck is Enrique Freeman? The nigga averages 1 point a game.
How much he dropped on that game with us?
Nah, he ain't dropped nothing against us, but he played 10 minutes. Bro, he gets consistent minutes actually looking at his last 5 games. This nigga gets consistent minutes averaging 1 point a game. He's getting 14 minutes on the court. Johnny Furphy. He's not even averaging any points. He's averaging no points, no assists. But he played 5 minutes against us. It's coaching, bro. The coaching is I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. He's consistently being outcoached by other teams. Consistently. Quentin Jackson. I just named 4 players that I've never seen. That I ain't even see last year, bro. In the playoffs. I ain't even see them niggas.
Shaking my head.
And it's like this with every team. I see teams going into their bench while Tibbs plays the same 6 players.
It's like, you know what it feels like? It feels like we never got injured last year. Like, bro, you realize half this team is gone.
He ain't realize, like, he's not learning, bro. He ain't learning.
Let me ask you a question. A lot of people are saying, let's get to the actual question. Does Tibbs need to go? Some people, wait, before we get there, some people on Knicks Twitter, and I'm not coming on Knicks Twitter, love all my people. But you know, you listen, people's all talking. Some people feel that low-key, Tibbs doesn't have the resume to be fired, and maybe after a certain amount of time, he might need to.
Here's my thing, though. Here's my thing. And I'm about to get loud. Tibbs never has the resume to get fired. Never. I never hear he has the resume to get fired. Whether he was in Chicago, Minnesota, I never heard, oh, that's Tibbs. Tibbs is a terrible coach. I never hear this. Why? Why? I don't know why. Because he is a terrible coach. He is. I don't know why I don't hear this, bro. Tibbs is good to bring your franchise back to prominence when you want to run your young players into the ground. But once you get some superstars, he don't know how to act. He don't know how to act. Once you get players that he likes, that's all he wants to play. He don't want to play anyone else. He don't never want to play no one else. Why did we go get Matt Ryan for? For him to sit on the bench? Like, it's the same thing with last year. I forgot who we got. It was Bogdanovich. He didn't start playing him until the playoffs, and then he got injured. I don't know what it is with this nigga, bro, and I don't know what this mystique is around him, but he shouldn't have another job after this. He shouldn't. And if it is, it shouldn't be a head coaching job.
Nah, if he was thinking about it.
It should not be a head coaching job. This nigga Tibbs, oh my God, bro. He's terrible. He's terrible. He's, like I said, he's great when you're trying to when you got some young players that you're trying to, put some fucking morals into, some basketball IQ. But besides that, nigga is terrible. He's terrible. There's a reason he's never won
It's
anything
funny
as a head coach.
I seen on Twitter today, they brought up Johnny Bryant. And since he's been gone, the Cavs is damn well 12-0. And let me ask you again, I'm gonna ask this question again to the people.
Somebody who was on our coaching staff.
Whoever's listening. Let me ask this question again to people who's been listening. Who's been tuning in? Whoever been tuning in all these times, thank y'all all. Thank y'all. The question I gotta ask is,
because we do not do a great job
again. Huh?
No, I said because we do not do a great job of promotion. So whoever y'all are, bless y'all hard.
Whoever y'all listening, listen. Shout out to y'all. But I get it though. I'm gonna be real with y'all, but it's so much Knicks content. It's like content has gone to a whole nother level now. So I'll get back that to you. But the question I wanted to ask is, we got Mo Cheeks in. What? is Mo Cheeks here for?
To
What are
replace
we doing with Paul? I ain't
he
gonna say that.
he
I was about to say some crazy.
he was, bro. I
I was,
understand what you was about to say. That was about to be crazy, but he's just a
yeah,
placeholder for Bryant. That's all he was. They hired him to fill an assistant coach spot.
bro, who is the offensive coordinator on our
We don't
team?
have one. Tibbs don't listen to nobody. Do you see him on that bench? That man don't listen to nobody. He do what he want to do.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think this is what what's name was talking about?
What?
Um, Dante? That maybe they're not really using their people.
So
Like
are
you
you
had a
saying?
squad, but
So are you trying to say that Dante that Dante was low key speaking out against Tibbs this whole time, and that's why they got rid of him?
I can see that. Because remember, people got to we got to stop. They got. I'll be real with y'all. I know it might sound like a broken record. I'll be real. All of this extra, we going kiss, we doing all these roommate parts, all that need to go. Like, what are we doing? For
Wasting
what?
time. Get on the fucking basketball court and work on y'all
Get on
chemistry.
the court, win games. Because today is the game we have against the Sixers, and it's against Joel Embiid. This is the
Embiid,
test.
I heard Embiid will be back tonight. We'll see how true
This is the
that is.
test. This is the test.
If Embiid
We
ain't
got
there,
to
we're
step
winning.
it up, huh?
If Embiid ain't there, we're winning the game.
Mikhail, you got to lock down Paul George.
Bro, Paul George has been locking down Paul George. If Paul George comes against us tonight and drops a 30 piece, I'm going to be upset because he's been playing like shit since he came back.
And please, because basically we're technically at the end of this podcast, so we just shooting our shot now. And
Joel
all I
and
want is
Joel Embiid stayed after shoot around for an extra 15 minutes to partake in shooting drills. He's playing tonight.
he definitely is. Um, I need Brunson to pass the ball. I need Tibbs to use the team. And I don't know what's going on with Deuce, but Deuce got to step it up a little bit, bro.
I don't know what y'all expecting from Deuce.
Bro,
Deuce was
Miles,
not even highly scouted out of college. It was for a reason. The Knicks keep taking chances on these small guards for what? I don't know.
let me ask you, I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna end the questions with this. You can just rant on when you finish. You can end it like that. Like fully end. Do you think we're missing Julius?
Yes.
Or do you think we lost the trade?
I think both teams lost this trade. I think it was a terrible trade for both teams. Listen to me. The Timberwolves were literally in the Western Conference Finals. Literally. They went what, 6 games? You telling me they couldn't make it to the finals last year?
You know what you sound like right now? You sound like the Thunders, like what the Thunders did with KD. And
That was dumb too. Nah, but fucking what else? What else? What was I saying? Yeah. The Knicks, the team was perfect. Let's be honest, the team was perfect. I understand you weren't gonna have Mitch, but you could have went and got somebody like Andre Drummond. But no, y'all wanted to sit here and play y'all cards and try to con consolidate cap room so y'all could do all these extra moves, and they're not panning out. We need another piece now. Now we need another piece.
so let me ask you a question. What if people's waiting for Jericho and I mean not Jericho, sorry, waiting for Precious and Landry Shamet and Matt Ryan and
Where is Landry Shamet?
he's injured.
He's injured?
Yeah, that's why he's not there. You didn't know he been
Oh,
injured this whole time?
no, I thought he just wasn't playing.
Shoulder.
Bro, I thought he was. I'm sorry. Was he playing when he wasn't injured?
Yes. Are you crazy? He
I
injured
don't
his
remember that.
shoulder.
I don't remember him playing, bro. I don't even remember him
Bro,
getting a
put
minute.
down the weed, bro. The
I
words of stuff. In the
don't even remember
words,
him getting a minute, bro.
in the words of Stephen A. Smith, lay off the weed.
And I don't even know why we brought campaign here, but that's a whole nother story for a whole nother podcast.
The defense for who? Who is he guarding? Who is he locking up? But I'm asking all the question that people been asking for. Terrible. I should ask that too late. Who should we get as they coach them? Who would you want? Some people said Mike Malone. Who would you want as the coach?
I don't know, man.
Because
Anybody
who's gonna
other than
have
Tibbs.
who's gonna be the coach when what's name leave?
I don't
If
know.
if Tibbs get fired this season or next or the end of this mid-season, whatever. Because do you think? Let me ask you a question. Do you think Tibbs could get fired if they lose? If they keep losing
Look, I'm
towards
not.
the Christmas?
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. You kind of asking me the same question over and over
I'm
again.
sorry.
Tibbs needs to go. It's that simple. Tibbs needs to go.
So who should
I
we get?
don't care. That's how bad it is. I don't care.
I don't care.
He needs to go. And I think that's a great place to end this off on. You hear me?
You said what?
No, I said I think that's a great place to end this off on.
Tibbs need to go.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you already know who I am. I ain't even gotta say it. My name is right there at the bottom.
Yeah, people. It's the end of the podcast. We ended off with the question: Tibbs needs to go. So what we're gonna do for y'all is y'all hit us up. Comment under. Who do you think we should get?
Yeah.
Stay sucker free in a world full of lollipops. Drink your waters. Keep repping the Knicks. And y'all ain't got to go home. But
Y'all
y'all
gotta
got to
get the
get the
fuck
hell
up out of
out
here.
of here. Thank you.